Hi guys, welcome back to the Craft Time Studios. I'm Ange and I love sharing the crafts that I make. For this weekend, I'm going to use my summer colors to make this collection. If you watched the last tutorial, I showed how to make watermelon pink, pale pink, Niagra blue, and mint chip colors. According to Google, color blocking involves using blocks of color to create a statement look. For this tutorial, I will show you 3 different earring styles using color blocking. I will also let you see my entire process from designing until attaching my findings. For the first style, I'm using a heart-shaped and a square-shaped cutter. I'm also using liquid Sculpey and a detail needle. I first condition my clay and roll it out into the number 4 setting. Then, I carefully punch out my heart shapes using the mint chip color. I use this color because it's the only one with a little bit of texture, due to the gray granite that I used. I make a hole on the top and bottom part of each heart for my earring findings. Then I condition every other color and use the square cutters to punch 2 squares for each color. I lay it out like diamonds and dab a bit of liquid Sculpey on the tip of each square as I stack one square on top of the other. I also make a hole on the very top of the first square. This will then go to the oven for some baking. For the second style, I will be attaching half of one color to the other half. First, I roll out each slab in the same thickness. Then, I neaten the edges so that I could attach one half to the other. I pass this through the roller very carefully, folding it in half and then passing it again until the halves are attached. Then, I cut a very thin line of gold foil and place it where the colors meet. I pass this through the roller again to secure the gold foil on the clay. And then finally, I use my cutters and then I make holes for my earring findings. And finally, for the last style, I'm using this house-shaped cutter. It's again one of my odd-shaped cutters that I found an interesting use for. I roll out my clay into the number 4 setting and use the cutter. Then I go back to make this thin V shape. I make 3 holes on each shape. And then I roll out another color and punch out circles. I also place a hole on the top of each circle. Then I carefully place some gold leaf for extra detail. As promised, I also want to share with you the entire process from sanding to attaching my findings. Now that all my clay items are baked, I use a handheld nail tool to sand the edges. I prefer using this tool because my hands are quite tiny and it's hard for me to use the typical drills. After sanding down everything, I attach the findings. For the studs, one tip that I have is that I first sand off the flat posts, and I also sand the backs of my baked clay before I attach them with super glue. This helps keep the post in place. And finally, for my V-shaped earrings, I used eye pins and attached them with hoops to make a dangling earring. I wanted to show you the entire process so that you could also understand how long it takes to assemble and make a pair of polymer clay earrings. Even simple earrings can take some time to make. That is why I'm also an admirer of the works of so many talented clay artists who have devoted their time to master this craft. I hope you learned something new today. I can hardly believe that I'm almost on my 50th clay tutorial. Thank you so much for those of you who take the time to drop a comment and like my videos. It encourages me to keep sharing my journey. Again, this is Ange and I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you're curious to know what I'm up to, do visit my IG at crafttime.ph. Thank you and see you next weekend. Bye!